Welcome. If you're new to the channel, please follow, like, subscribe, all of that. And as you could tell from the title of the video, we are going to be doing a sketchbook tour. So I got two of my books. This one I had for the remainder of my senior year, closing out all the way to 26, about like the first month of it. And we finally just finished it out. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what the behind the scenes of where a lot of my inspiration was looking like before I posted final products of my art. It's all in this book. And as for this book, we just got this a couple months ago actually, but I'm really loving this one. It's a mixed media book. But without further ado, let's get right into the video, man. Open up to the first page. So this was in July. Okay, so this when I first got the book. When I first got the book was right here actually. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says 7/15/25. So on July 15th, that is when I got this book. See, the thing with this book also, I realized that it doesn't really hold graphite well. So like if you're carrying it around, the graphite will smudge as time goes by. This one, the second page, is really one of my favorite ones that I did. It says, "To be a star, you must burn." And I just really like the braids, the hairstyle, the eyelashes, everything about this just screams like stylistic and expressive, you know? And I just really like that one. And then right here you have a soul, covers out the face. You know, I don't really have to do too much talking with this, just like kind of take it in, you know? Now this one definitely is one of my favorites. I think you're going to continue to keep hearing me say that throughout this video, because it's just like everything in this book I really loved. It was me expressing myself, trying out new styles, new style techniques, all of that type of stuff. And it was just like a really cool period. But this one definitely was one of my favorites. We went in with alcohol markers. We went in with the oil pastel. We also went in with a little bit of colored pencils, I believe. Yep. And it was just like, I was scrolling on Pinterest and I seen this font for soul. And I just really liked that. It was like, it was just speaking to me. So I had to create. Now this one was kind of like a self-portrait in a way, not really, but it says right here, everything is art. And you have art right here on the right hand side behind him. You also have music, and then you have the frequencies of music, disc, and it also says frequency down here again. And like I said, with this book, it really was smudging. These were animals right here that I was making and sketching out. And then you have Goku, of course. Once again, one of my favorite ones in the book as well. It just catches my eye every time that I'm just going through the book and looking at it. Right here, you have the pick up your crown. You know, you got somebody looking down. And a lot of times in life, we come across times like that where it feels like everything is against us. But then we have to remember who we are, you know. Pick up that crown, pick up that confidence, and continue to keep moving. And I made this on July 21st, 25, man. And I think I made this, yep, I made this one a little bit before. This was on the 20th instead of the 21st. But both very powerful pieces to me. Just some sketches, Nothing too special. Then you have wings right here. Once again, just trying out new styles, practicing anatomy, all of that type of stuff. And then this right here was kind of like just word written. It says, I like to think of myself as an artistic nomad. I'm all over the place. Visual arts, writing, poetry, fashion, music, soon potentially. Anywhere I can express myself, I fly to like a moth that sees light, because with art, it is in language. And a lot of times I felt like I'm not heard. And art is one of those words and emotions. I take my negative / positive energy and create art. Very beautiful. I wish I dated it to see when I wrote that. Then right here you have the gift of life. You have a pregnant woman. Probably I don't know how many months she would be pregnant. But I was looking at a post on Pinterest, of course, again. And it just gave me the inspiration to make that. This is actually my two characters from the book Eunoia that I created, the little love comic that I made. Andrea and Sean made that on the 26th of July. And this is also Chanel and Jordan. I also have another drawing of them up here. Let me see if I could shift focus. Right up there. But as you can see, like the style changes like as you grow, or it evolves. And then you have right here the Hawk, Batman. And this one is really cool to me. This is actually a drawing or a sketch of my room. In that same Batman drawing that I made, I was sitting in that same position, flipped to the next page, and just drew everything around me. And as you can see, that's my bed. This is my chair. I'm actually recording in this area right here, so this is like the little art studio. Yeah, very cool, man. Very detailed. Oh, on this page, I was practicing my cross hatching. Then right here, you have Soulful Art. I actually turned this into a digital piece. I don't think I ever posted it, but I did color it in. I don't know if you guys remember that one meme where this dude was coming out with drinks or food in his hand, and these women was talking about how his outfit wasn't fresh, and he said, "I ain't fresh." I'm gonna show. I'm gonna put a video up on there so you guys ain't lost. But
hey, I ain't fresh. I ain't fresh. You're not fresh at all.
this right here on the left side is a self-portraits of myself. These are my eyes that I have drawn from a reference, of course. And then on the right side right here, I actually redrew this and kind of added my own spin on it in digital art. I'm gonna put that on screen as well too. Oh yeah, this is really cool. I really love the colors right here. Really love the colors. My anatomy with poses. Once again, I really love the colors on this as well. This was made on August 18th, 25. I really love this piece as well too. Shows a woman with in her afro, it says heavy heart, and she's holding up a cartoonish heart that says 500 pounds on it. I wanted this piece to kind of symbolize, also wanted this to symbolize healing from relationships Doesn't even have to be boyfriend or girlfriend. It can even be from family. That's why she has the band-aids on her, you know. And not really like abuse as physical abuse, but even verbal abuse. You know, I think a lot of us have been abused in that type of way without even knowing it, just in life in general. And it's all about healing, you know. I really like these drawings too. I wanted to use bright colors, especially on a woman too. I use more so of orange and green colors, brown a little bit, but mostly greens, different shades of greens to make this really cool. I have a digital drawing of this out. This right here, I'm not sure if you guys can really see the full picture, but it's a troll in the park that I was drawing. And as you could tell, this is a self-portrait of myself with words that says never stop learning, chase your dreams, and shine bright. Very beautiful. You know, some of these drawings don't really have meanings, it's just sketches, just to practice. So if I just go along and don't say anything about it, it's one of those. This one was really cool to me. It says faith over fear. I'm trying to read this. I think it says 1,000-pound life. So he's basically carrying all the weight on him. Any types of experiences he had. And this is money falling down. This right here, I wanted to symbolize, you know, getting through rough patches of life, just knowing that it's just a episode and that storms are temporary and the sun will shine again. That's really what I wanted to implement in this drawing right here. His head is down and he's not looking at the money, as you can see. He's not looking at the money. He's staying strong. Anything that is put in front of him, he's not letting that get in the way of where he needs to go. You know, he's carrying this big backpack, this heavy backpack, and he's not letting anything else distract him until he gets to where he needs to get. And that's what I really wanted to symbolize in this drawing right here. Oh, this is kind of cool. I forgot that I made this. It says, to see the light, you must be awake. And you have somebody with their eyes closed, and you have the eyes back open. Really cool. I really like this page too. I guess you could say it's unfinished because I did want to color everything, even the words right there. This girl that's kneeling down. But yeah, honestly, cool. So right here we used oil pastel, um, alcohol markers. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And then we also used a jelly roll pen to give him that chain and the piercings and all of that type of stuff. Really cool. This was a sketch of me in the park and I was looking at the plants, the swamp area. So these were I guess it's stippling, I guess you could call it. Not really at the same time, because stippling is like a whole bunch of dots being added until it makes out a drawing. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have that type of time. I wasn't patient enough, I guess you could say. But I just kind of took a marker and just started making these outlines, messing around with the negative and positive spaces to make out a drawing that I want to make out. And this was a really cool variant of Batman that I created. Then right over here you have basically just some concept art of different characters. It says growth, improvement, health, gratitude, and soul. And then this right here, actually, I made a drawing. It was like her in the park. I'm gonna have to put up a image on screen for you guys too as well. Once again, different just practicing anatomy from different sides, head shapes up here, body stuff. This is what's his name? Eric Draven from The Crow. Was it 1997? I think. I think so. 1997 movie. Very cool. This is actually Erica Badu, if you guys know who that is. Seen another picture on Pinterest. Then I was just practicing anatomy again. Ended up adding some detail on the pose. I really like this one right here with the cat because it's not often that I draw animals, but when I do, I really try to understand the anatomy of the animals. But this actually turned out pretty cool. I even gave it like a whimsical tail. Pretty cool. I think I was trying to make a character. I still don't have a name for her, but the outfit turned out really cool. I really like the belt, um, the guitar that's behind her or strapped on her. Yeah, we might have to touch back in base with this right here. This whole character design. Oh, this was a character that I created. Original character's name is Tyler. I don't have any story about him or any background. I just created him. Oh yeah, this is when I was trying to practice my environment art. So you got like a living room, you got a rug right here, stairs going up somewhere, office space, plant. Very cool. This is actually a portrait of myself and my own art style. Playboy Cardi, random woman, another random woman. Stranger Things fan art. You got the Mind Flayer right here, and then you got Vecna, of course. I still don't know how I feel about the last season. We ain't gonna talk about that though. I'm trying to remember. I got this off of Pinterest. This was a drawing of someone at work. I love this page right here as well. Let me go ahead and get you guys a better angle, but I love this page right here. Like, look how expressive. I think she's singing. Yeah, I think she's singing. That's what I was trying to have implemented into that sketch right there. I really love the chair sitting, but once again, practicing anatomy. This right here is supposed to be like a bar. I called this page art therapy. It's when I took it's like I took 3 days off of drawing altogether, and it just felt like something was missing. And when I came back to doing this, I was like, yeah, yep, that's what was missing. Just creating something, you know. But I really love this page. Once again, with the ballpoint pen. This was a page that was dedicated to me practicing out or not practicing out, but practicing using markers again. It's been a minute since I used them. But this was on February 17th, 26. Ah, yes. And this is right here. This is another comic that I'm trying to bring out called Dream On. You guys will be hearing about that more as I continue to keep on adding on to the story. Very cool page as well too. Once again with a ballpoint pen. I think the rest of these pages is going to be with ballpoint pen. I was just really loving how like it was coming out and how expressive the eyes was looking even when I would like look at this. Just having the differences between the dark, like this eye right here is crazy to me. More anatomy. I really like this drawing right here. I don't know why, I just do. But now it's March 13th, 26. And the last page was on the 13th. So this page right here was with my left hand. And man, when I tell you, it was so uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable to draw with my left hand. Like, it felt so weird. It was like I was drawing for the first time all over again. And then to close out, I have another word written. It says, "Life is too short not to chase your dreams. I am more than just an artist. I make dreams into reality with Elohim's will. Other than that, dream big and never stop learning," with my signature. Oh yeah, and this is the final sketchbook that I got. It's the mixed media one. And this right here is the first page. This is finally when I got the acrylic markers that I was just mentioning. Like, look how cool it is. I really wanted to point my focus on making environments and bringing them to life. And I really love this page right here. This got to be my favorite page so far. You have lemons right here. Then you have another drawing from Pinterest, or not drawing, but photography from Pinterest. My bad. And then you have some grapes. And just look how vibrant the colors is. This is why I really love acrylic markers. And I just actually made this yesterday, last night, on the 23rd. Oh my goodness. Like, look how cool that is, man. It's crazy. It's unpredictable. I just really love how this one even came out with the markers. And I use ballpoint pen to kind of finish it up and give it those lines. Really love how that looks. Man, and if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. That is all I do have for right now. I will definitely be doing a sketchbook tour again once I finish this one. And I think this is a series that I want to start. I might even go into my old sketchbooks, go down memory lane, and just kind of look at where it all started, you know? I think sometimes in life we got to do that sometimes. Just remember where we started, why we started. And that kind of just brings back purpose to what it is that we're dreaming about, you know? But once again, guys, thank you guys for joining me on this journey of going through my sketchbook with me. Like, subscribe, comment. All of that is very much appreciated. Until then, guys, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Never stop creating.